Well, alright. You got beat, that's me. You got beat, that's me. Inside Mr. B's showcase. Inside Mr. B's showcase. I just kick back. You got beat, that's me. You got beat. Well, all right, I'd like to welcome you to Mr. B's Showcase. And I guess this evening we're going to call it the hot seat because it's a little hot under these lights tonight. And I think our president really set the stage on fire with that speech. But I want to focus now on one of the newest members of our showcase, Markey. G. Welcome to Mr. B Showcase.
Welcome. Thank you, Mr. B. It's a pleasure.
Before we get started into your music and your career, I always like for our audience to go back in time and tell us about you up close and personal, childhood and on forward.
Basically, born and raised here in Chicago, product of public school, came up, as far as my musical influences, father listened to a lot of blues,
Okay.
a lot of R&B, so it was just kind of like, engraved in me, that musical, that soul, for me to kind of like start my whole DJ thing back in 84.
So you had a desire for the DJ agenda quite a while.
Yeah. That year, 1984,
Okay.
that first Christmas, moms, they brought me that turntable and, and that cassette that wasn't even a mixer.
Okay.
And I was, I was trying to blend two things together, and so it kind of came about like that,
I think when we talk about DJing, if you were disc jockeying, a lot of folk, if you go around, you get different opinions. What is a DJ to you?
A DJ to me is one that controls the flow of a party. Whether he can take it up or he can take it down. He is, as you say, the music aficionado. That's one I took from him.
Okay.
But he shapes, he can shape a crowd and can take them up and down. And music plays with your soul and your feelings. So I think that a DJ can play all genres of music. For one, that's a real DJ to me. Able to cut all the slices of the pie. Not just one genre of music. You should have a love for music as a whole.
So as you begin to shape the personality, the music style, the music focus of what has become Markey G, what are some of the things that influenced the direction you took your music?
Well, some of the pioneer DJs here in Chicago had a big influence on me, such as Sam Chapman, Willie Cox, even heard listening to him on the radio, just his delivery. I had wanted to be a jock.
Okay.
It was a jock then, and it influenced me. Whereas to be a DJ, taking the genre that I've taken as far as the steppers music go, it wasn't just steppers for me. I came up with the hip hop.
Okay. All right.
The punk out.
Okay.
I came up with the blues. So it was just a whole ingredient for me to become a DJ, with the feel that, hey, I can play any party, anytime,
As we think about folk and the sounds and the view of our voices, you was talking about step, and we're in the birthplace of it as we sit here in Chicago. But for the rest of the world out there, what is stepping?
It's become somewhat commercial. because as I know it, it was an underground thing. Like you said, it birthed here, and the thugs and the players and the hustlers did this dance. You know, these were kind of people that hung out at these ballrooms and stuff like that back from the '60s. You know, some of the clubs down in Inglewood. You know, it wasn't just you wasn't just a square. It was the thugs and did this kind of dance. You know.
Okay, the thug, that word has taken a lot of meaning for, but when I hear you say it, what I hear is a place where real people.
Yeah, not to take it away from anyone else, but it was just this was the crowd that it attracted. The pimps, the players.
Okay. But if you think about it, as we look out on the panoramic view of society now, most people are looking to be where the steppers are because they're generally as a mature crowd, and there's general respect. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of foolishness going on.
Yeah.
Why do you believe that to be?
Well, it's a level of maturity.
Okay.
It's a process. We're getting younger steppers now,
Okay.
starting in the age of 20,
Oh, really?
and so I think it's an elevation now that, hey, if you're tired of, guys shooting in the club, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Stepping has got respect as, hey, you got to put a suit on, you got to get sharp, your ladies got to be sharp, and you come out and enjoy your evening. Listen to some sounds of Willie Cox, something like that.